Here in Washington, D.C. as Premier Boxing Champions presents our official weigh-in for tomorrow's exciting night of Showtime pay-per-view card. It is all brought to you by TGB Promotions, GTB Promotions, and Showtime. Sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. We will begin our official weigh-ins with our Showtime Countdown pay-per-view portion of the card. And it is going to be streamed at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time on the Showtime Sports YouTube page. First up to the scale, 6 rounds in the super welterweight division. Out of Davenport, Iowa, with 7 victories, 4 by knockout, opposite of 2 defeats, and 1 draw. Here is Sean, the Exception West. And now we welcome his opponent out of Capitol Heights, Maryland. His record undefeated, 6 victories, including 5 by knockout. Here is Trevon Sniper Marshall. All right, first up onto the scales, once again out of Davenport, Iowa. Here is Sean West.
151.2.
151.2 for West. And now we welcome the hard-hitting, undefeated knockout artist, Trevon Sniper Marshall. .8 for Marshall. Rounds in the super welterweight division, live on the Showtime pay-per-view countdown show tomorrow night from Capital One Arena. Trevon Sniper Marshall taking on Sean, the Exception West.
Camera's in the back.
And now we continue to official weigh-in with 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. Coming to the stage now out of Cordoba, Argentina, with 21 victories, 10 by knockout, opposite of 10 defeats and 2 draws. Here is Diego Luque. And now introducing his opponent out of La Quinta, California. His record unblemished, 26 victories with 22 wins by knockout. He is a rising star, the undefeated Brandon Lee. And now first up to the scale, we welcome Diego Luque. 141.2 for Luque. And now we welcome the talented, undefeated Brandon Lee. Now we head to our super welterweight division. First up to the stage, we welcome out of Houston, Texas, by way of Jalisco, Mexico, with 9 victories, opposite of 1 defeat and 1 draw, with 5 wins by knockout. Here is Omar El Chavo Rosanz. And now we welcome out of Roseland, New Jersey, with 13 victories, with 8 wins by knockout and just 1 blemish. Here is White Magic Vito Jr. And now first up onto the scale, once again, Omar El Chavo Rosanz. One Arena on the Showtime Sports YouTube page. It is White Magic Vito Jr. taking on Omar Rosanz. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now turn things over to the Hall of Famer and legendary voice, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you. Premier Boxing Champions continues with our official weigh-in for our big night of action. This time we move into the pay-per-view portion of our big night of action, taking place once again at the Capital One Arena here in Washington, D.C. Brought to you by GTD Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. Well, fans, our night is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet $5 and win $200 if your fighter wins. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? And Universal Pictures Knock at the Cabin, only in the theaters February the 3rd. Well, our pay-per-view portion features our main event of the evening, 12 rounds for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Of course, that's Gervonta Davis taking on Hector Luis Garcia. At this time, let's bring out our fighters for our opening pay-per-view attraction, 10 rounds in a super middleweight special attraction. First, please welcome from Laurel, Maryland. He's a battle-ready super middleweight world rank contender, Demand, the best at it, Nicholson. And we invite his opponent to the stage at this time from Providence, Rhode Island. The former 2-division champion of the world. He'll be making his super middleweight debut. Here is Demetrius. Boo Boo Andrade. Well, as our fighters getting ready to to step onto the scale. Reminding you, we start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for our pay-per-view portion. That's 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And now first to the scale for our 10-round super middleweight special attraction. With 22 knockouts in his 26 wins, here is the hard-hitting world-ranked super middleweight contender, Demand, the best at it, Nicholson.
167.2.
167 and 1/4 pounds, 167 and 1/4 pounds. And his opponent in our opening pay-per-view attraction with a fine record of 31-0, 19 knockouts. Here's the undefeated former super welterweight and middleweight champion of the world, Demetrius Andrade.
167 even.
167 pounds, 167 for Demetrius Andrade.
No love, crying, only babies die. And when I go, they catch you better, bust her in the die. I pray to God I look like killer in his eyes. Snatch his soul like shirt, just take him for that pride. OG is one standing on his own feet. A boss is one who guaranteed we don't meet. I'm dog, cause one day we don't meet. I'm a stand on your way, it's like a boy. Or a double step,
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It opens up our pay-per-view event of boxing. Demetrius Andrade versus Demand, the best at it, Nicholson. 10 rounds of boxing, super middleweight special attraction.
Got it hot.
All right, fans, here we go, continuing with our official weigh-in. Premier Boxing Champions continues with our next bout coming your way. It's a world title eliminator presented in association with Samson Boxing. We invite first to the stage the power puncher from Barranquitas, Venezuela. Knockout-minded contender, here's Flaco de Oro, Roiman Villa. And his opponent we invite to the stage at this time from Lynn, Massachusetts. He's the undefeated world-ranked contender making his Showtime debut. Please welcome Speedy Rashidi Ellis. And our fighters are ready to step onto the scale. This is for the IBF welterweight world title eliminator. Weight limit on this fight is a very strict 147 pounds. First to the scale, with a fine record of 25 wins, only 1 loss, with 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the hard-hitting welterweight contender, Roiman Flaco de Oro Villa.
145.8.
145 and 3/4 pounds, 145 and 3/4 for Roiman Villa. And now his opponent with a fine record of 24 wins, no losses, with 14 knockouts to his credit. Here is the undefeated IBF world ranked contender, Speedy Rashidi Ellis.
146.2.
146 and 1/4 pounds, 146 and 1/4 pounds for Speedy Rashidi Ellis.
Let's go, Sheedy.
146.2.
Speedy Rashidi Ellis versus Roiman Villa. Alright, fans, here we go. Premier Boxing Champions continues with the official weigh-in. This time we present our co-main event of the evening. It is presented in association with D&D Boxing. It's an interim world title attraction in the welterweight division. Presenting first to the stage at this time, fighting out of Germany by way of Kiev, Ukraine. He is the IBF number 4 ranked welterweight in the world. Please welcome Karen Chukhadzhian. And now making his way to the stage from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is the IBF number 1 welterweight ranked contender. Here is the undefeated welterweight sensation, Jaron. Ennis. Fighters ready to step onto the scale at this time. First with a record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 11 knockouts, making his Showtime debut. The world ranked welterweight contender from Ukraine, Karen Chukhadzhian.
146.2.
146 and a quarter pounds, already 146 and 1/4 pounds for Karen Chukhadzhian. And now his opponent with a tremendous record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 no decision, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is the young star of boxing, the hard-hitting welterweight top contender, introducing Jaron Boots Ennis.
$145.6.
145 and a half pounds for Jaron Boots Ennis. 145 and 1/2 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He looks sleepy already. He's going to sleep. I'm leaving the car running boots. First round. 4 rounds. I'm leaving the car running boots. Get back to Philly. First round. Love the Jack. You already know. Big Philly. First round. No prison.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss this showdown in the welterweight division. It is for the IBF welterweight interim world title. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Karen Chukhadzhian.
Guys, hope you're not.
Separating them tomorrow, as this is a co-main event of the evening. 12 rounds IBF welterweight world title eliminator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for our featured bout of the evening, brought to you by GTV Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet $5 and win $200 if your fighter wins. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? And Universal Pictures Knock at the Cabin, only in theaters February the 3rd. Well, fans, this is a battle of undefeated world champions in our main event. 12 rounds for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first to the stage from San Juan de la Quana in the Dominican Republic. He is moving up in weight and challenging for the lightweight title. Here is the current WBA Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Andrade Garcia. And his opponent ready to step onto the stage at this time from nearby Baltimore, Maryland. He's defending world champion and a popular star of boxing, the 5-time 3-division champion of the world, Gervonta Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, has a strict weight limit of 155 pounds, 12 rounds for the WBA lightweight championship of the world. First to the scale with a record of 16-0, 3 no contests with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the challenger and the newly crowned WBA super featherweight champion of the world, Hector Luis Andrade Garcia.
134 even.
134 pounds, 134 for Hector Luis Garcia. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 27 wins, no losses, with 25 knockouts. The boxing sensation, undefeated and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Davis.
Let's go, sir.
134, right even.
134 pounds, 134 pounds for Gervonta Davis.
Showtime! Showtime!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the highly anticipated main event of the evening. Both of them undefeated, both of them world champions in their own division. This one's for the WBA lightweight championship of the world. Gervonta Davis versus Hector Luis Andrade Garcia.
There's like only your tripod, you know?
crack his ass.
Over there.
That's fine. Uppercut. Gervonta.
Yo. They're back there this way.
Text me a couple. What do you get?
Continue our weigh-ins now as we move on to 6 rounds in the welterweight division. First up to the stage, we welcome out of Concordia, Argentina, with 26 victories, 12 by knockout. Opposite 11 defeats and 2 draws. Here is Gustavo David Vittori. And now we welcome his opponent out of Lanham, Maryland, with 10 victories, including 2 by knockout. Opposite of 1 defeat and 1 draw. Here is Keyshawn, the next big thing, Williams. to the scale, we welcome once again Gustavo David Vittori. 145.6, 145.6 for Vittori. And now we welcome his opponent, the next big thing, Keyshawn Williams. $146.2 for Williams. Gustavo David Vittori taking on Keyshawn Williams. We continue on with our weigh-in, 6 rounds in the super lightweight division. First up to the stage out of Quincy, Massachusetts with 16 victories, 13 by knockout, opposite of 16 defeats. Here's Michael Hurricane Aundo. And now we welcome his opponent out of Washington, D.C., 35 victories, 17 by knockout, opposite of 5 defeats and 1 draw. He is a former 2-time world champion, Lamont Peterson.
Let's go!
And now first up onto the scale, once again we welcome Michael Aundo. $140.2 for Aundo. And now we welcome his opponent getting set to step onto the scale, Lamont Peterson.
Hey, let's go, DC.
141.6, 141.6 for Peterson. In the super lightweight division, Michael Hurricane Aundo taking on Lamont Peterson.
That's the uncle right there. That's the uncle right there.
And now we continue on with 8 rounds in the super middleweight division. First up to the stage, Out of Tucumán, Argentina, with 23 victories, 7 by knockout, opposite of 15 defeats and 3 draws. Here is Christian Fabian Rios. And now we welcome his opponent out of Wilmington, Delaware, with 16 victories, including 6 by knockout, with 3 defeats and 1 draw. Here is Jaron Shut It Down Davis. First up onto the scale, we welcome Christian Fabian Rios. 164.4 for Rios. And now we welcome to the scale once again, Jaron Shut It Down Davis. $163.8 for Davis.
I'm thrown like this. I don't know. He's like, what? He's like, what the big. Yeah, that happened.
8 rounds in the super middleweight division. Jaron Shut It Down Davis taking on Christian Fabian Rios.
Alright guys, 36 right here in the middle, please. Thanks guys.
And now we continue with 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Coming to the stage now, out of Charleston, West Virginia, with 13 fights on his record, Joel Guevara. And introducing his opponent out of Washington, D.C., he is undefeated, 4 victories with 3 by knockout. Here is Jaleel Major Hackett. And now first up onto the scale, once again, Joel Guevara. 155.8 for Guevara. And now getting set to step onto the scale, the undefeated Jaleel Major Hackett.
Go. 156.2
for Hackett. In the super welterweight division, Joel Guevara taking on Jaleel Major Hackett.
Alright, thank you very much, guys.
And now we welcome
rounds in the women's lightweight division. Coming to the stage now out of Newport, Rhode Island with 31 fights on her record. Here is Karen Donlin. And now we welcome her opponent out of Baltimore, Maryland with 5 victories, including 4 by knockout and 1 defeat. Here is Mia Killer B. Ellis. And now stepping onto the scale, Karen Doolin. 129.8, 129.8 for Doolin. And now onto the scales, Mia Killer B. Ellis. 128.2 for Ellis. Lightweight division, Karen Doolin taking on Mia Killer B. Ellis. Alright, we want to thank, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for attending our official weigh-in. We all look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for Showtime pay-per-view live from Capital One Arena. Gervonta Davis taking on Hector Luis Garcia.
Y'all, it's like time to go. Appreciate you guys rocking in with us. We'll definitely be posting a whole bunch of content. But until then, thanks for staying here.